Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Murder by Numbers, Episode 3. We are questioning this man who has still not made it to the bathroom. Are you going number 1 or number 2? Is that the first question? Well, look who it is! The lady that's putting the heel into Gumshoe! Okay, that one needs a bit of work, but you get the idea. I should introduce Scout. I should probably introduce you to Scout. A new sidekick? Are you trying to make me jealous? I am Scout! He's some kind of investigation robot, we think? Sounds complicated. Yeah, it's probably easier if we don't try to explain it. Well, any friend of ours is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you, Scout. We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas? Obviously, we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John. Don't forget Bill! There's no way Bill is involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're right. I don't think he could plan a murder even if he wanted to. Last week I saw him get startled by his own reflection. Don't be mean. He's got a good heart. Did I say he didn't? You can have a good heart and no brain. He's living proof. And you're proof that someone can have neither. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Ho. Okay. Dude, that just proves like it was 100% him. Bill, that is. Like, I would bet solid money. What do you think about Becky? Could she have killed Blake? That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Bet put together. She wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake. Right. Something about a contract disagreement? Don't suppose you heard any details through the gossip grapevine. As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. I heard she was demanding $100,000 from marketing. That's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing. Not for the show, for herself. You know, feature articles, billboards, the cover of Celeb Life magazine. The Starshine Awards are coming up and she's determined to win Best Actress this year. Does she really think she can force herself onto the shortlist through advertising? That's crazy. That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to? What do you make of John? That weirdo with a bum bag? 3 out of 10, tops. That's not what I meant, for once. Fine. Well, there are fans, and then there are fans. Like that girl we met outside the studio last year. She was intense. Like, chain you to a radiator and get all misery on your ass tense. Intense. How could I forget? She tried to cut off some of my hair. I'm not sure if John is in the same league of crazy, but don't you think it's weird that he showed up today, of all days? What about that contractor guy? Tully? Such a dour name for such a gorgeous guy. If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be a solid 7. Oh, sure. He tries it on with you and Becky. But what about me, huh? What am I, chopped liver? Honestly, I really am destined to be alone forever, aren't I? Might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers. Oh, babe, don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if you weren't quite so picky, you might have more luck. A girl should always know her worth, Honor. I wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Anyway, let's focus. Do you think Tully is a real suspect? Don't be ridiculous. A murderer? With those eyes? This coming from the man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique. Touché. I mean, he sorta had to. That's how he lured people into getting their brains drilled in the first place. You know? I mean, that's just facts. He was able to charm people. What do you want anybody to say about it? Be honest. Do you think there's a case against me? Please. How long have I known you now? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am of giving my parents a grandchild. Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record. I should hope not. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blunt force trauma to the head is just so straight, you know? I mean, what would I even show you and why? You need a tampon? Oh, is it that time already? I still don't get why they don't put pockets in women's clothes. Want me to hold on to it for you? I'm gonna show that tampon to every single human being on this planet. It's like the Phoenix Wright at the Ace Attorney badge. Like, I'm a real lawyer, you know? You're done. Like, I don't know what I would give to you. Unless you could see something about it. I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna show you literally every piece of evidence. Hey, Airbend. You really need to clear out that bag, babe. Screwdriver, really need to clear out that bag. Miss Terry toy. Is that a Becky action figure? I knew they made these, but I've never actually seen one. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of jealous. Don't be. They always get the faces wrong. You should have seen mine. They made me look like Dumbo. Good point. They couldn't get my cheekbones right. What's even the point? Yeah, none of that. Medical report. Ugh, paperwork? Boring. And the CCTV tape. I need to clear out. Okay, so you don't have anything else for me to talk to you about, so go to the bathroom! You've been talking about it for the last 4 hours! Get out of my face. I'm not your toilet. I guess we're investigating? Is like, what? What else? Oh. Oh. There's something. Okay, alright, we got a 10. That's an easy fix. Give me any of those hints. I don't need them. Too damn good without them. If I had to guess, I would say that the two ends here are not a thing. And I'm right. We are establishing patterns, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. Ooh, that one was good. You ever just sniff because it feels good? Hell yeah. That's how cocaine addiction starts. Alright, let's keep it going. 2 and 7. There's no numbers up here at all. Is this the 7? No. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, is this gonna be the same then? Probably. Alright. 2 and 5. Oh man, you would have assumed that would have been the deal, but it was not. Huh. I think we have to learn how to overlap better. Let's see, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6. So these two are guaranteed. And now that we know that, maybe we can make this one better. So like this is gonna be either up or down on the 2. Yeah. Alright, we could do that. Same there. This has to be a 5. This has to be a 5. This has to be a... Oh, this isn't a... Or it is a 5, but it's up here 5. I would not... That would have thrown me off if I didn't have auto hints on. I'll tell you what. This has to be 4. One of these is 1. It's not this one. So it's this one, yes. And then this is 2. Got a 4 and a 5. 4 is right there. A 3 and a 3. That's the 3, that's the 3, and this is a 1. We got a 4 down there. That's a 1, and this is a 2, which leaves this as 5. What am I looking at? Coffee pot? Okay. I don't, you know, this is like a Rorschach ink block test. It's like, what do you see? I see slavery. I see the Holocaust. I see just... You know, just whatever you think. Just any abstract. Like, those people are overachievers. I see strife, you know? I see pain. Like, shut up. It's freaking dots. Pain isn't dots. What's this liquid, Honor? That's coffee. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it. I see. So it's a kind of fuel, like gasoline? Kind of, but it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand. I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the intratextual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects? I know many things, but the relationships between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's a fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken cleanly into simple facts like that. I see. You do? No, but my programming tells me that it is a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand. I see. We can go to the office now. That's what we should have done the whole time. Ms. Rai, you're still here? Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Because I'm about to get into the nitty-gritty of what you were doing at 4:30 p.m. Hi, Bill. How's it going? Still guarding the crime scene, huh? Yeah, Detective Cross wasn't too happy about me going to get that tape. I had to talk him out of cuffing me to the desk. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad you're off the hook. I always knew you had nothing to do with what happened to Blake, because I did it. Thanks. It's good to have you on my side. You and Scout make a great team. It's a shame you can't help Detective Cross with the rest of the investigation. Yes, we can. That's exactly what we're doing. You are? But he seemed really mad at you guys. Kept saying things like, that damn vigilante and her flying computer. Well, he didn't exactly give us permission. But there's something bigger behind Blake's death, and we have to find out what. Oh, geez. Detective Cross isn't going to like that. No one's supposed to touch anything in here. Don't look at me like that. I just don't want to make Detective Cross angry again. I don't think my blood pressure could handle it. Or his. What's your opinion of Jan? John Redfern. Yeah, that's a real name. Oh, we get kids trying to sneak into the studio all the time. I think you just picked the wrong day to try and get an autograph. You don't think he seems kind of intense? Oh, they're all like that. If you ask me, the kid got lost and now he's a murder suspect. His poor mother's probably worried sick. Kid, that dude's like 28. Have you seen this Tully guy before? No, I don't think I have. And I never forget a face. But that's not too unusual for contractors. They come and go all the time. He certainly looks big enough to kill someone. But why would Blake pick a fight with a contractor? I hate to even consider it, but it's possible Becky killed Blake. Did you know they were fighting over her contract? Becky? Kill someone? But she's so nice! Have you met Becky? I know she seems rude sometimes, but I think there's a heart of gold in there somewhere. She probably just wants to be understood. Didn't you say the same thing about that guy from accounting who set the offices on fire a couple years ago? Well, you can't expect me to be right all the time. Talk to me about the medical... Isn't that the medical examiner's report? You should really give that back to Detective Cross. He's probably got another copy, right? No. Want the coffee? Sorry, Ms. Mizrahi, but I really don't know why you're showing that to me. Thanks again for getting that security tape, Bill. Did you want it back? I'd love to, but I don't really know how to put it back in the machine. Maybe you should just keep it for now. What do you have to say about my tampon? Ms. Mizrahi, why would you show me that? 'Cause it's fun and I'm a little sadistic. Yeah, I don't think this is doing anything. I think we just investigate more stuff. Get out of my face, Bill. What, I can't investigate? You're crazy. Okay, I guess I'm showing you more stuff then. I showed you that, showed the air vent. I still can't believe you crawled through an air vent to get in here. Weren't you scared? Scared of what? I had Scout with me. I just couldn't stand it. I get terrible claustrophobia, you know? Yeah, you probably get claustrophobia in like a wide open warehouse with how fat ass you are. When I first started here, they gave me a tiny little shack out by the parking lot. It was terrible. With my divorce going on, I ended up having to sleep in there for 3 months. I lost count of the number of times I woke up stuck between my chair and that little desk. Anyway, my point is... What were we talking about again? Yeah, you don't know about that, you don't know about ventilation map, no, you don't know about Mystery Toy. Alright, then you're out of here. And then we can invest. Where else do you want me to go? Back to city map? I'm sorry, what? I don't think I'm supposed to do that. I don't know what it means, for one. Alright, let me save before I do that, just in case that's like a weird way of saying, like, exit to title screen or something. You know what I mean? There's more to investigate here? Oh. Okay, we got a fridge. Alright, we got a 1 and an 8. You can sort of just do that. There's only a 2, which means a 2 is either... Yep, okay. There's only one thing over here. Is there only one thing somewhere else as well? No. That's the one. That has to be a break. It could be here. It's not. I thought I was gonna be smart. Okay, there's a 7. 4, 5, 6, 7? No, okay. I don't know, just for like time's sake, like I don't mind that they kind of spoon feed me a little bit. Like, this is not why I'm playing this game, you know? Alright, would it be here? Yeah. So then there's 6, which means the 5 also starts here. 3. No. Oh, whoops, not that. Oh, but that was correct too for some reason. Cool, I like that. This will be the 2, which means this is the... No. This is the 4. 1, 1, 6. Yes. Fantastic job, everybody. No, then this is the 4. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's insane, homie. I don't believe that for a second, cuz, but that's what happened. That was the 6, then there's a 1 here. And then 5, and then there's a 1 there. 4, and there's a 1... No, I'm not recognizing patterns at all. Alright, 1 and a 3 and another 1. Ooh, now I am, because this is like the door part. Except we're not... It's a fridge, but it's not like we're looking at the door of the fridge, probably. 2, that's a 3, that's a 2. 7 just goes all the way over there, and that becomes 5. What is this? An apple! Oh my god, I guessed it right. It's the first thing I ever guessed. No assist bonus. That's right, I was not helped at all. Oh my god, detective rank D. Do you think this could be useful to the investigation? I'll be honest, it seems unlikely that an apple is the smoking gun. A gun? Be careful, Honor, guns are dangerous! No, Scout, it's just a turn of phrase. It means the murder weapon, or a vital clue. Oh. It's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things. I'm sure you'll catch on. Catch on to what? That was another one, wasn't it? Indeed. Dude, why... This is pointless. Why are you making me do so many things? Oh, dear. This is not relevant to my investigation. Alright, we got a 2 and a 7. That's the 2. And that's the 7. Anything that adds up to 9, you're gonna start with that. Or 10, of course. Well, I mean, if it's 10, it will just say 10, though, is the thing. Or 0. Anything else add up to 9? No. No. Well, that's not helpful at all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, this actually does, technically. 1, 1, 1. No, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is... You know what? Just do it. No. It doesn't matter, I'm killing it. Albino's a master puzzle solver. Nobody thinks otherwise. 2, 3. Okay, that has to be 3, and then this has to be 3. That's good. Let's work from the top a little bit now. 2, black, 1 for sure, and then 3 down here. What? I hate you. Hate everything you stand for. You're never gonna be who you wanted to be. Yep. Yep. There's one more 1 down here. We're not gonna figure that one out. At least not right now. Let's see, 2 and then a 1 and a 2. There's that's a 3. Blank. This has to be that also then. And then we got a 3 down there. Then we got 4, and then we got 4. Let's see, 2, 1. No, no. Alright, 2 over there, fine. I don't even care, dudes. No skin off my back, bro. Stop trying to take skin off my back, okay? That hurts. I don't grow back skin very fast, okay? It's like a real process. You know, not like a lizard that just grows his skin back as if it were a tail that got chopped off and then he just grows it back somehow. Dude, why are we not, like, examining the regenerative properties of lizards and finding a way to apply that to human medicine? Like, stem cells conceptually seems like something we might devote a little more time into. I don't know why the progress is so slow when it comes to stem cells. Wasn't that supposed to be a huge deal? It's like all this stuff. Dude, you read in like the college, like some college, or no, you read in like these like science magazine or article things. It's like, students at the University of Montana have discovered a way to make things invisible. And then 5 years later, it's like, oh, just kidding. Like, what? We said they discovered? No, we didn't say that. I have no idea what that is. ID card. Oh, now this is a relevant, or I mean, this is a relevant piece of stuff. It's an ID card. Looks like it belongs to Tully. He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings. Wait a second. This card says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's a fake? Sorry, Honor, I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who can help? Ooh, that would be... Well, I mean, since you're in front of me, might as well. You probably want to talk about Tully anyway. Hey, isn't that Tully in the photo? Yeah, I think it's his ID card, but I don't recognize the design. Any ideas? Sorry, it doesn't look like any studio ID I've ever seen. Maybe try asking Bill, he checks those things every day. Yeah, I already knew that, but if I did that first, we wouldn't have been able to have this delightful conversation. Yo, what's up, Bill? Find some way to blame this on Tully so that you can get away with the fact that you did it. What do you make of this ID card, Bill? That's a nice card. Feel the weight of that laminate? They don't make them like this anymore. I had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry, you see, and he always said, forget the lamination, Bill. It says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but it doesn't look right. Is it a fake? No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here. But that was years ago. Do you really think Tully has had a studio ID for that long? It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe that scout of yours can take a closer look? That could be evidence. Shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross? I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier that he wouldn't listen. Will you take a look? I love how, like, we're basically functionally blind as the human protagonist, and we need, like, a robot. It's like we literally can't see. Like, they should have just made us blind. Like, 100% blind. Like, legally blind. And it's like, oh, I need my robot. Says, oh, what's this in my hand? Oh, it's an apple? Thank you, robot. Alright, with that, This has to be that. This has to be that. You can do that all the way down. We got a 7 over here. This looks like it might be like a comb or something. No. Alright, we got a 4. We got a 1 and a 1 down there. We got a 1 and a 2 and a 2 down there, and then some stuff. How much you want to bet? Never mind. How much you want to bet? Ooh, there we go. Second time's the charm. That's gonna be the same. And this, yeah. See, it's all about also continuing, like, from an art perspective, like design perspective, you know. You can use your intuition that way. Although, if you were playing on normal mode and it wasn't confirming everything you were doing in the moment, you might set yourself on a path to destruction, but it's whatever. Oh, that's not symmetrical at all. I hate that. That really bothers me. Whoops. Is that a dildo? Is that a whole-ass human being midget thing? Oh, it's hair dye? In what universe is this pixelated garbage? Hair dye. Okay, Blake dyed his hair. This is significant. It's a small bottle. Oh, it's a small bottle, half full of a dark liquid. Oh, is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier? I don't think you want to drink that. It's hair dye. I don't think he can drink anything. But what was it doing in Blake's office? Perhaps he dyed his hair? Yeah! It does appear to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange. I didn't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. And again, we all thought my Aunt Agnes's regrew a full head of hair at 91, but it turned out she'd gone senile and was wearing a carpet sample. Blake didn't dye his hair, but maybe someone else does? Your friend KC said he is an award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Maybe he could tell us more? Good thinking. If anyone around here knows about hair dye, it's him. Now that Bill's gone, we finally got the crime scene to ourselves. We should scan the room and... oh. Oh, hello! Tully, what are you doing here? Me? I was just... It's kinda embarrassing. Can we talk? Oh, he's gonna say he left his hair dye in here? Hey there, gorgeous. Got time to talk? This really isn't the time or place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene. A crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. And you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here. So what are you doing in here? Me? I was just, looking for my car keys. I get that. I lose things all the time. Want me to help look? I could move this desk pretty easy if you wanted to check under it. Let me just get a good grip and... Wait a second. How about we just leave the desk and the body where it is? Right, yeah. Whatever you say. Did you come in here for a reason? For the greatest reason of all, love. I've wanted to get you alone for a while. There's something between us. Don't you feel it? A few feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start. What makes you think there's something between us? Because I can't stop thinking about you. I was kinda hoping that maybe you feel the same? You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me, and then we can go and... Look, you're a good-looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He's literally right there. You're right. I'm sorry. Guess I just got carried away. Hey, is Becky single? So what do you do around here? Don't think I've seen you on the set. Oh, you know, whatever comes up. I keep my tools with me, and I go where they tell me to go. Didn't you say you were a carpenter earlier? If there's carpentry needs doing, sure. And if something needs screwing, I'll do that too. And if something needs nailing down, just call me... who's that rap guy? MC Ham something? Hamper? Point is, I'm whatever you need me to be. Except weekends, evenings, and every fourth Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. Mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body, don't cuss, and don't listen to Pa cause he's a goddamn drunk. Proud to say I've lived by those rules every day of my life, and when I have kids, I'm gonna teach them the same. Well, maybe not that last one. You must be pretty strong. You get in many fights? Who, me? What's that got to do with anything? Based on a visual assessment, you would be easily capable of killing someone if you wanted. Hey, what are you trying to say? What do you think of John Redfern? Could he be a killer? Noodle arms back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny nerd knocked some other kid out with a chessboard. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess it's possible. What do you think about Becky? She's pretty. Got one hell of a temper though. You don't want to get on her bad side, trust me. I come from a long line of mouthy broads. I'm used to it. You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blake? I doubt it. My ma was always yelling, but she never killed nobody. Though that would explain where Pa went. What do you make of Detective Cross? Ain't much like the detectives on TV, is he? What you really need is someone like them on... What's that show again? Murder something something... Misty something? Mistletoe? Miss Terry. It's Murder Miss Terry. That's right! I bet they'd sort this whole mess right out. Say, now that I mention it, you look kinda like one of the chicks on that show. Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah, I get that a lot. Is this your hair dye? I think Blake's killer dyed their hair as part of a disguise. Do you? Me? Dye my hair? Baby, I'm young! I'm virile! You see any grays up on my head? Well, no, but... Ah, I didn't think so. You're only as old as you feel. That's what Gramps used to say. Although, he died bungee jumping at 92, so take that with a grain of salt. Oh yeah, I show you your own ID card. How come you've got an ID with my face on it? Ain't that identity theft or something? This is your ID card. We found it in the break room. Shoot! I must have dropped it. I really gotta get new pockets for these overalls. How long have you worked here? Not long. Few weeks, I guess? Really? Bill said this ID card design is old, like a decade old. I don't know what to tell you. That's the one they gave me when I started here. Come on, baby, you know you can trust me. You want an apple? I got no idea why you're showing that to me. You want a coffee pot? No? You want CCTV tape? You want a medical report? You want a ventilation mat? You want a little mystery toy? What about a screwdriver? Did you want your screwdriver back? Huh? Oh, that's where my screwdriver went. I thought I'd lost it. You did lose it. Then we found it. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's cool. Consider it a gift. Thanks. Okay, what's up? What's up, you wanna see my tampon? What the hell is that? Some kind of fancy earplug? I've got my own, thanks. Dude's never seen a tampon before? You're joking. And we are done with you for the moment. And oh, but now I can investigate. But should we go back and ask about the hair dye first? Yeah, fine. Damn, you were still just never having gone to the bathroom, huh? Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where did you get this? This is Color Brand hair dye. Trust me, Honor, you don't want this stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office. Not a product you'd recommend, I take it? You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw all that trash out years ago, and I've been very strict with our suppliers. I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into their sales guy if they tried to flog me anymore. So someone else must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you'd have to be a psycho to use that stuff. But why would a murderer need hair dye? A quick disguise, maybe? Oh my god, somebody else screaming. What the hell was that? I think it was Becky. It sounded like it came from the set. Do you think she found another body? Dude, I hope so. You'd better go check. Me? What? I would love to be there to back you up. But I should probably stay here. In case the killer tries to hide in the, fridge. Ooh, the set. Dude, it's not gonna be a corpse. It's just screaming is like, oh my god, I lost my thermos. Where is it? Oh, I need an apple. Does anyone have an apple with a bite already in it? They could give it to me. To the set. How strange. This room doesn't seem to be finished. Nice. It's a TV set, Scout. This is where we film Murder Mystery. Becky? Are you here? Get away from me, you freak! Oh, dude, the raping! It's happening! I said get away from me! What's going on? Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that, you idiot! Are you okay? Is someone else... Oh, crap, he's coming this way. I'm getting out of here. If he asks, you didn't see me. Got it? If who asks? Becky, please! I just want to read you something! Oh, hi, Honor. Say, did Becky come this way? Ew! Yeah, she was just here. Didn't seem like she was in the mood to talk, though. Really? Dang it. You know, I almost feel like she's trying to avoid me. I can't believe it! I'm really here on the set! What are you doing in here? Why did Becky scream like that? Oh, well, I guess I surprised her. I never realized TV studios were so dark. So you were just standing around in the dark on an empty set? Not just any empty set, this is the actual set where Murder Mystery is filmed. Yeah, it was. So you're a pretty big fan of the show? Absolutely! Miss Terry, Becky, is pretty much my idol! Don't get me wrong, I love your character too! Miss Terry and Detective Oates are the greatest TV detectives of all time! Thanks, John. It's just a shame it's all over. Over? You don't think they'd cancel the show, do you? How can we carry on without Blake? He was the one who brought us all together. It was his show as much as anyone's. Oh, dude, come on. You could still do the show. Well, I mean, without you, because you got fired and all that shit. But you have to keep going. Think of it as a tribute to him, a memorial season. Wouldn't that be the best way to honor his work? Even if we wanted to, there'd be no Detective Oates. One of the last things Blake did was cancel my contract for next season. You're kidding! You can't have Terry without Oates, that's ridiculous! You think that's ridiculous? Wait till you hear about the talking poodle. As soon as I get home, I'm posting on alt.tv.misterry about this. There'll be angry letters, black faxes, riots! You really want Becky to like you, huh? She's so cool. I just wish she'd talk to me. No matter what I say, she looks at me like I'm something nasty she stepped in. I don't understand. Becky has shown no signs of interest in you, but you keep trying. Because she's Miss Freaking Terry! I might have no chance, but I've gotta try! Even if she tells me to go to hell, at least she spoke to me. I can't decide if that's sweet or just creepy. You don't happen to know if she's into poetry, do you? I don't think so. Why? No reason. What do you think about Tully? He's such a jerk. All muscle and no brains. And the way he's always flirting with Becky makes me sick. If you're trying to find a murderer around here, he's big enough to do it, and stupid enough to not hide it properly either. Why do women always go for meatheads like him when there are good guys like me just waiting to be given a chance? Gee, I don't know. Maybe if you respected them as people instead of acting like they owe you something, that'd be a good start. Oh, sure. And what would you know about it? Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. All this murder stuff has got me pretty tense. Alright, well, what do you know about hair dye? Do you dye your hair, John? Well, I've thought about dyeing my hair some kind of wild color. Would that be crazy? Anyway, I decided not to. People might think I'm some kind of pop star, and I don't want that kind of attention. Plus, my mom said it's really bad for your hair, so... Do you recognize this ID card? No, sorry. Wait, is that a real studio ID? That's so cool! You didn't get one when you arrived? There was no one in the security booth outside, so I thought it wouldn't hurt anyone if I just came in to look around. So you're saying you snuck into the studio? Yes, but I wasn't doing anything weird. I don't know what that is. You don't know what an apple is? Dude, you've been on the internet too long. Oh, you don't know what coffee is? That's a fat lie. You know this dude drinks like 80 cups of coffee every morning. CCTV tape? I don't suppose you can tell me anything about this tape, can you? Sure, it looks like a standard VHS tape. Interestingly, VHS may have lost the format war against Betamax, but it was the inferior format in terms of quality. Of course, anyone who's serious about quality, like me, adopted Laserdisc for all their home video needs. Speaking of which, when are you planning on releasing Murder Mystery on Laserdisc? That's, not really my department. I don't know what that is. You know, ventilation map. What can you tell me about this Miss Terry action collectible figurine? It's from Season 2, Episode 14. You and Miss Terry had to disguise yourselves as exterminators. Yeah, the one with the alien bug cult. I remember that episode. I only got 3 lines, and the longest of them was just, "Oh no, not the bugs again." Not exactly my finest hour. Detective Oates is a faithful companion, but she's not on the same intellectual level as Miss Terry. Thanks. I don't know you don't know what a screwdriver is? I mean, yeah, look at your freaking skinny forearms, that much is the case. You probably have the softest hands anyone's ever seen. Just like me. I don't know what that is. I gotta show you this. Well, what do you mean you don't? You're the only one that doesn't have like super bonus dialogue for this? That's crazy. Dude, that's developer laziness, okay? That's all that is. Unbelievable. To think that I stumped for this game? Are we done here? Back up, we can investigate this place. No, we can't, because for some reason. What were we going to do? Oh, we're gonna investigate the office now. Okay. Of course. Well, let's see what we got going on here. We're 43, like... I'll do, like, one more puzzle. Oh, is it the body? Damn, what does Blake look like? All polygonal like this. We've got 7s. I mean, there's the hints, like, it's time to do some overlapping. Let's see, 4 over there, over there. Oh, that's as far as we're gonna get on that one. I believe that this... Oh, Dirkus. I had a hunch, I ran with it. Turned out to not be particularly. But that means that's that. Then we'll have a 2 and a 4. Is the 2 gonna be like that? Yep, and then the 4 will be like that, and the 1's probably here. Oh, you know I'm amazing. 6, we got a 1 down here? No. 1 right there. Oh yeah, I need to be looking at the top somewhere. But then we know that's 4. Okay, we're blanking that out, so we got a 4 to work with. No, so it's this. And then this is a 6. This has to be that. 1, 1, 5 works that way. Then we got a 2 and a 5. That has to be the 5. And then 1, 1, 4 over there. Then this is the 7. Then this is the 5. This is the 1. That's a 1, and that's a 1. Hell yeah. That's some kind of worm. Oh, it's a phone receiver, alright. I don't know, it looks like Diglett to me. Diglett dick, Diglett dick, Diglett dick, Diglett dick. That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook. The positioning suggests he had only just lifted the receiver when he was struck. Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Sunburned Albino. And I will see you guys next time.